Hello, this video from CalculationCrunchers.com will run through a quick demonstration of the Pipeline Pal Mortgage Loan Officer Pipeline Tracking software. Looking at the actual program itself, you notice down here across the bottom of the screen that we have our navigation tabs. Navigation tabs allow us quick, easy access to all areas of the program. You may also notice that we're currently on the welcome screen. Looking at the welcome screen and scrolling down, we have our licensee name and information, license agreement and license for use for the program, followed by our instructions for use for the program. Now the first thing you're going to want to do when using this program after putting in your licensee name and agreeing to the license agreement and license for use is to head on over to the Setup and Summary tab. Now if this is the first time you've used Pipeline Pal in this calendar year, you're going to need to go ahead and make sure these two columns here are filled in with the proper information. The first column contains your most frequently used lenders for your loan programs. So you're going to want to put in any lenders that your company typically uses or that you use for your loan programs. Over here on the right is the frequently used lead sources. Any lead source company or referral source company that provides leads to you, you're going to want to put that information, each company, right here. And the reason you're putting this information in is that throughout the program, this information will appear in drop-down menus for quick choosing when putting in data input. Now please keep in mind that throughout the program, for the most part, the user only needs to enter information in the light green shaded fields. If a field is not shaded light green, more than likely it automatically calculates and populates by itself. Now once this information has been input, you're going to want to come over here to the upper left and complete the remaining setup information. Pipeline Pal uses this information as a starting point when calculating your monthly income goals, your closing and funding units goals, and your closing and funding volume goals. Now in my setup information, I have said that I wanted to earn $100,000 this year, and that I want Pipeline Pal to begin tracking my pipeline as of January 1st. With this information put in the middle of the screen here, I have my monthly goals for the first month. Now these numbers up here at the top are only valid for the first month of my tracking period. Since I started tracking in January, these figures will only be applicable for the month of January. Once January passes and we get into February and beyond, this whole screen, this area will dim a little bit, and then these numbers down here at the bottom, these will highlight. And this is the area where you'll look on this screen anyway. This is the area where you'll look to see your current goals for the given month throughout the rest of the year. Your original numbers up top will still be visible, they'll just be slightly dimmed. They'll be visible for comparison throughout the whole year. So now, once your initial setup area has been completed and you've taken a look at these numbers, you'll move on to your monthly input form. And I'm moving on to January since it's currently January right now. I have gone ahead and input several leads or loans for my pipeline for this video example. Now, if you'll bear with me a moment, I'm going to go ahead and put in an additional fake loan here. And what you'll see is as we get across, when I enter an amount in the pre-qualified loan amount field right here, you see that the indication comes over here to indicate that the status has become a pre-qualified loan. Red indicates pre-qualified. Yellow indicates that it's a loan application that's been turned in for processing. Green indicates a closed funded loan. And if you scroll over here, we can't see it all in the video on the screen, but as you scroll over, you see the far right fields. You have your application and your closed and your pre-qual statuses showing up as they hit those status points. As well as your fees show up, your commission pay rate that you're earning, any bonuses that you may earn on the loan, everything shows up on the fields. And scrolling back over to the left, I'll complete that loan information. Let's say it's in loan app status. Oops. And let's say it's a second mortgage. I can use a drop-down menu or I can type it in manually myself. And we'll say it's a residential cash-out loan. And I'm not going to put in a program right now, the lender. According to the lenders that we input on the setup screen, let's use Countrywide. And we'll put the fees for this loan at $4,000. Nope, not 40, we'll put in 4. And that would make 4 points on this loan. And then continuing over, I'm going to earn 35% commission on this, which will give me a potential of $1,400 in commissions on this loan. Scrolling down to the bottom, we have our summaries. Currently, I've got 12 loans listed. There's total pre-qual loan amounts, total loan application loan amounts, total closed loan amounts, etc., etc. Across the bottom is various information. And then along the left side, I have current earnings for the month, remaining loan app potential, remaining pre-qual potential. And we have our goals as well. The goals show up for units as well as volume for pre-quals, loan apps, and closed and funded loans. And they also show our actual figures for comparison that we've obtained this month. Continuing past here, we can take a look at our monthly report. Monthly report for January shows we've actually exceeded our units goal for pre-quals, for loan apps. For fundings, we did not hit our goal. And our earnings, we did quite well. And then scrolling down below, you'll see the volume goals and the actual earnings or actual numbers that we've hit for the month. And going back to the monthly input sheet, I can use a print preview to give you an idea of what the actual form looks like. Might look quite small in this video, but this gives you an idea that everything does fit on one sheet when you print it out. And you have room for up to 65 individual loans to be tracked in your pipeline per month. And from here, we can move on and take a look at the year-to-date information. The year-to-date screen takes a look at various goals throughout the year, as well as your year-to-date actual numbers throughout the year. It also gives you some charts to take a quick look and see where you are in obtaining your goal. And for the overall goal, we can see right here that our year-end goal for income is at $100,000, but it looks like we're on track to earn quite a bit more, a little over $118,000. We can see our ratios here. We can see how many leads we still need for the year, how much we need to earn for the year, what we're on track to make this year, what we're averaging per month in income for year, as well as all of our units goals and actual numbers, and our volumes as well. And one more thing, for a quick look at this program, this sheet, on one sheet of paper, we can get our print preview look. You can get an idea of what the actual sheet looks like when it's printed out on one sheet of paper. And so, looking over this program, Pipeline Pal clearly has the ability to help organize and monitor a loan officer's pipeline with the purpose of meeting and hopefully exceeding the loan officer's income and closed loan goals. And that concludes this video demonstration of the Pipeline Pal Mortgage Loan Officer Pipeline Tracking Software. Please visit CalculationCrunchers.com for more information and other great programs. Thank you for watching, and good luck in your mortgage career.